What I would give to one day have lived in the days of the wild old west. It's a chance to redeem a childhood dream, the one that every boy knew the best. Maybe I would have played the piano in a honky-tonk saloon, a little whiskey on my breath and a little out of tune. At closing time I'd settle up just as they dim the light and spend it on a game of cards or a woman for the night. Would I would give to one day have lived in the days of the wild old west. It's a chance to redeem a childhood dream, the one that every boy knew the best. Well, I might have been a family man, and we'd lived off family land with 2 sons and a daughter and a wife to hold my hand. A piece of sky in North Montana, 40 miles from town. And every night I'd thank the Lord when I lay my children down, lay 'em down. Well, I could have been an outlaw, a man on the run, a man who spoke his mind with the trigger of a gun. From town to town with reputation never far behind, where life could turn to death any day or any time. Would I give to one day have lived in the days of the wild old west. It's a chance to redeem a childhood dream, where a boy was not a man until the test.
would find me like sun and moon. We will rise. It ain't the music that's pulling you to me. It's what your hazel eyes say to mine, singing it's all meant to be. All that I know is it's magic. Now out of nowhere, stars have aligned. Maybe I'm dreaming, or am I awake for the very first time? All that I know is it's magic. Take me home. We can be alone on this July summer night. Outside it's a dream, but in here it's just you and me. And they can talk, I don't care how it looks, 'cause they can't see what I see. All that I know is it's magic. Now out of nowhere, stars have aligned. Maybe I'm dreaming, or am I awake for the very first time? All that I know is it's magic. In the dark, there's a light. With a spark we ignite. Our love is on fire, and it burns from afar. They look down from the stars, watching us dance together like we have forever. All that I know is it's magic. Now out of nowhere, stars have aligned. Maybe I'm dreaming, or am I awake for the very first time? All that I know is it's magic. Now out of nowhere, stars have aligned. Maybe I'm dreaming, or am I awake for the very first time? All that I know is it's magic.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome, and thank you for joining us. This is Shockoe Sessions Live. It's a weekly live video streaming concert series promoting Richmond's vibrant music scene and rejuvenating your soul with live music from the comfort of your own home.
Hello, music lovers, and thank you for tuning into Shockoe Sessions Live. Thanks for allowing us to entertain you from the comfort of your own cozy home. My name is Morgan Lindsay, and we are live from In Your Ear Studios in Studio A, and we have a special treat for you tonight. I'm so excited, but before we get to the artist, I want to remind you that while we're enjoying this amazing entertainment, please tip the band. The links will be at the bottom of your screen during the whole show, so make use of them. And we've got a big band tonight, so they all need to eat. All right, I'm going to say a little bit about our sponsor. We've got a brand new sponsor, the Fan Veterinary Clinic. Woo! Let's give it up. For 40 years, the Fan Veterinary Clinic has been dedicated to nurturing happiness in all of the pets and people in Richmond, Virginia. Their in-house pharmacy can provide you with the most prescription medications and prescription foods. They will track your pet's vaccination schedule and will send out reminders so that you know when they're due so nothing is missed. Be sure to discuss dental cleanings with their doctors and staff to maintain a healthy pet. And their veterinarians perform many routine surgeries without the need to see a specialist. Making the decision to spay or neuter your dog or cat can be the single best decision you make for their long-term welfare. Preventative care is just one of the reasons you should consider the Fan Veterinary Clinic. So you can find them at fanvet.com. So please check them out. We're so grateful to have them as one of our sponsors to help this show be possible. And now I'm going to introduce someone I'm very excited to talk about, Carrie Brockwell. Yes, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. I'm going to read a little bit about you so they know who you are. Carrie Brockwell is a 15-year-old singer-songwriter from Chesterfield, Virginia, right around the corner. While only 15 years old, Carrie is familiar with the stage, having spent her early years performing in many musical theater shows, including having the role of Annie in the main stage production of Annie at age 11. In November 2021, Carrie independently released her first EP entitled Impressions, with all the songs written and composed by Carrie. The EP songs have been well received by industry professionals, resulting in some of the songs being picked up and played in national podcasts. In the late summer of 2021, Carrie began the process of auditioning for American Idol Season 20. Carrie's online auditions were successful, and as a result, Carrie made it through and traveled to Austin, Texas to audition in front of Luke Bryan, Katy Perry, and Lionel Richie. So cool. Awesome. Woo! Carrie continues to write and looks to get back in the studio to record a full-length LP. Her dream is to one day stand in the circle at Grand Ol Opry and hear the crowd sing her songs back to her. Yeah, girl,
yeah.
That's the goal. All right, you guys give it up for Carrie Brockwell.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for having me in your studios. And Morgan, thank you guys so much. It's craziness kind of writing all these songs on Impressions, being a 14-year-old girl in my bedroom with a guitar in quarantine, kind of having all these thoughts going in and out of my head. And I was like, you know, how do I put into words how I'm feeling? I don't know. There wasn't a lot of ways to express myself. And so I kind of just turned to music. I've always kind of been into music with musical theater and all that, like you said. And songwriting just kind of started happening. And this is one of my ones that kind of validated, oh, maybe I can be a songwriter. This is Strangers with Memories that we're about to do. And this story is it's really kind of special to me, I guess, because I don't know, it's kind of the first big thing that happened in my life, I guess, as a 14-year-old. Not a lot has happened, but this is kind of the first big thing that happened to me. And so I was like, you know what, maybe this will make a good song. And so I kind of started writing, and it kind of turned out like this. But anyway, this song is about somebody who you can lose pretty quickly.
You say things straight to my face, think I'm a brick wall I can't erase how I'm feeling. You don't know It's what we seem to be. Strangers with memories. Why did you have to leave me? Walk out that door straight to her. You don't know how this hurt me, left me in pieces. It's been weeks. Look at us now, strangers with memories. It's what we seem to be. Strangers with memories. Why did you have to leave me? And I don't know where to start. Putting back together the pieces of this broken heart. Oh, you didn't say that we were gonna fit. Strangers with memories. It's what we sadly all that we seem to be. Strangers with memories. Oh, please, please come running back to me.
Awesome. Thank y'all.
Wow. Wow, it's just so cool to see someone your age not only be able to sing like that, but to write songs like that good. Because I wrote songs when I was 15, but they did not sound like that, trust me. But I did get to check you out on Spotify earlier, and I was like, on my treadmill, like, oh, okay. Got me really hyped for the night. Would you mind introducing your band? You've got quite the band here, and they sound amazing.
Oh my gosh, it's craziness. Let's see, over here on keys and organ, we got Daniel Clark.
Woo!
Yes, on lead guitar, we got Brian Ficino.
Woo! Yeah.
Back behind me, we got John Small on bass. Dan Upoff on drums.
Woo!
Michael Lilly on acoustic guitar.
Woo!
And Julia Meredith on sax.
Wow, so cool. I also heard that Mike Lilly was on our very first Shockoe session. Is that right, Mike? All right, hey.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. And now what are we on, the 90th?
Yes.
Hey, all right. So.
Pretty awesome.
All right, well, I'd love to hear the next song.
All right,
Yeah,
the next one is Teddy Bear. Yeah. This one, you know, I don't know how to really explain this one. I like to tell you to just think about it and interpret it how you want to.
Teddy bear. Girl, you know I love you, yes, that's true. But if you keep things up, doors are gonna shut right there in front of you. And I know it's probably hard to picture mentally. Just look what it's done to me. And girl, all those things they've said, they should go straight to your head. You don't care about nobody else, 'cause it's always about you every day. Oh, close to do well, you're not going there. Stop holding my hand, stop taking me everywhere, girl. I'm not your little teddy bear. Oh, stop looking at yourself in the mirror. Your image isn't as important as your face. Whoa, sweetie, you should start caring for others for a change.
Wow, so incredible. I'm going to read a couple of these comments that are coming through on the feed. So we have East Bay is saying super guitar playing. We have Queen Reese. We know who that is. Reese, who I'm filling in for tonight. She says, I can't believe I'm missing this in the studio, but she is the real deal. And that band is a dream lineup. They seriously are. So awesome. And then Woo Carrie from Saran. And Scott says, amazing. Yes, so great job, girl.
Thank you guys so much.
Sounds great out here. And so I heard you were on American Idol. Why don't you tell me a little bit about that experience?
Oh my goodness. When I tell you, this was the crazy experience, y'all. So it all starts with because of COVID, it all started kind of on a Zoom online audition where we signed up with like 130 people in this Zoom call, and they're like, you wait for like an hour, and then they're like, okay, it's your time to go, and you're sitting in your couch, you're like, oh, maybe I got a little time to watch TV before my audition here. It just comes so randomly. They're like, okay, you're on, let's go, sing. And so I get put in this breakout room, and I sing, and this man's like, man, that's really good. And so they put me in this other little breakout room, and I sing for a bunch of different producers and interview with a bunch of different people. And I turned in some videos, and then all of that was all over. And a couple weeks later, we got an email, and it was like, hey, we really like what you got. How about you come to Austin and audition for the judges? And I remember getting that email on my phone. I was in my room, and I was like, oh my gosh, I could not pick my jaw up off the floor. I ran downstairs, I was like, family meeting, you guys, we're going to Austin. And it was crazy. I know Dad jumped up, was screaming, everybody was screaming. And anyway, we flew out to Austin, we get there, and we're on this bus ride to the hotel, and all my friends, well, that are now friends, they weren't before because we were all scared, we didn't know if we should talk to each other or not. We first got on that van, and everybody was like silent. And my friend behind me was like, hey. And we were like, hey, don't know if we're supposed to be competition right now or if we should actually be friends. And so everybody started talking. We ended up playing everybody's music in the bus, and it was the most incredible experience. All these crazy, talented people from all over the place in one spot, and it was wild. I can't tell you the amount of inspiration that I got just by sitting around with all my friends from this. That's where this next song is coming from, because it kind of just validated in my mind kind of what I want to do and who I want to be. And it was like, I want to be on the stage, singing in front of those judges and getting pretty positive answers was kind of a huge validation point for me. And I was like, maybe I do kind of have what it takes to be a musician, and I kind of have something to bring to the table, I guess.
Absolutely.
So
you 100% do.
Yeah. This song is called Dear Nashville, and it's kind of just all about my hopes and dreams. Dear Nashville, I have a few things I'd like to talk over with you. I never knew how much in love I would fall with you. Please just listen till I'm through. Dear Nashville, oh, how's that circle again? Please watch over it for me. 'Cause in 3 years I'll be running down that road. Lord only knows that I want to hear my name chanted out by a huge crowd. Want to feel my face in the lights, everyone singing loud the words to set you free. Hey Nashville, could you please wait on me? Dear Nashville, oh, I know you don't know me yet, but I spent some time down in Austin, and I'd like to take that bed
Could you please wait on me? Oh.
Wow. Well, I think you can write with the best of them in Nashville, so girl. I'm going to read a few more comments. Everyone is fantastic, says Susan Carey. Craig Martin says, big night with Carrie Brockwell. Tip this rising star and her band. You guys, please tip her. And tip all of them. They need tips. Yes, everything counts. Go Carrie, so talented, says Nora. Oh, yay! So, yes, I'd like to ask you how you would describe your music and what kind of artists do you think influence what you write and what style of music you make?
So whenever people are like, Carrie, what genre do you write? I always find that to be a hard question because I feel like my music is kind of, artist-wise, is a mix of Carrie Underwood, Billie Eilish, and Carole King. I like to call myself Carrie King sometimes because I play a lot of her stuff at my gigs. But, so I feel like it's kind of just like jazzy, kind of bluesy, kind of country stuff. And I grew up, my love for Carole King kind of grew up, I grew up listening to yacht rock. And my mom and my aunt, actually, who are in the audience here, took me to see Beautiful at the Altria when I was like 10 or 11. And I remember just kind of falling in love with her story and falling in love with her songwriting. And it all just kind of pieced together to where I'm like, I guess, kind of like that now. I mean, I'm not Carole King or anything, but I mean, I just fell in love with her, her storytelling, and I think that's what kind of drew me to her, and now has kind of influenced my songwriting as well. So anyway, this next song is "It's Too Late" by Carole King.
Something wrong here, there can be no denying. And one of us is changing, or maybe we just are trying. And it's too late, baby, now it's too late. Though we really did try to make it. Oh, something inside.
I'm gonna give the band a little bit of a break. Yeah. Y'all are working way hard in these lights. It's hot, y'all.
So, Carrie, I know you can't say what songs you did for the judges, but can you say if you did any original songs?
You know, I didn't do any original songs, but, you know, I had Strangers in Line, but I only did one in my audition. But anyway, you know, during the whole process, they kind of ask you to pick songs that kind of demonstrate who you are and your genre and kind of best who you want to be, I guess. And so for me, again, I said Carrie Underwood, Billie Eilish, and Carole King. And so one that kind of resonates with me, a lot of the Idol people really want a lot of kind of modern songs too, and I do a lot of 70s, as you just heard. I do a lot of like Eagles and Jackson Browne and stuff like that. I dig it. But, you know, they always ask you to kind of do something that demonstrates who you are, but also kind of modern. And so that's where this Billie Eilish song kind of came in the mix, and I kind of just started thinking about it. But anyway, that's why I fell in love with this song, because I was kind of just playing with it around Idol, and I don't know. But anyway, this is Lovely by Billie Eilish.
Oh, thought I'd find a way. Thought I'd find a way out, but you never go away. So I guess I gotta stay now. Oh, I hope someday I'll make it out of here, even if it takes all night or 100 years. Need a place to hide, but I can't find one near. Wanna feel alive outside. I can't find my fears. Oh, isn't it lovely? All alone, heart made of glass, my mind of stone. Tear me to pieces, skin and bone. Hello, welcome home. Ooh, oh, walking out of time. Oh, looking for a better place. Oh, something's on my mind. Oh, always in my headspace. So I know someday I'll make it out of here, even if it takes all night or 100 years. Need a place to hide, but I can't find one near. Wanna feel alive outside. I can't find my fears. Oh, isn't it lovely? All alone, heart made of glass, my mind of stone. Tear me to pieces, skin and bone. Hello, welcome home. Welcome home. Oh, isn't it lovely? All alone, heart made of glass, my mind of stone. Tear me to pieces, skin and bone. Hello, welcome home. Oh, welcome home.
Thank you.
Wow.
It's kind of Carrie Brockwell's version of that song, I guess.
So beautiful. So yeah, a couple of other comments, and these are about the songs that you were singing previously with the band, your songs. They said, love that song and the story behind it. As good of a writer, as a singer. Amazing, another amazing talent from the local area. Guys, she's from Chesterfield. That's so cool. I'm so proud. That's awesome. So I heard that you went to Hollywood.
Yes.
So what was your experience like in Hollywood?
Oh my goodness. My experience in Hollywood, it definitely was a little bit more crazy for me than Austin, because Austin was kind of laid back. You get to hang with your friends all the time. You kind of get to, I don't know, kind of write and just like feel the atmosphere. But Hollywood was definitely like, you know what, it's time to go, it's time to compete. And I still got to hang out with my friends, but it was definitely a little bit more like, all right, Carrie, it's time to go, kind of time to put your game face on, I guess. Yeah. But with that all, they kind of like, it's again another thing where you kind of just choose what represents yourself and kind of take what they told you in your audition and kind of better yourself and see what happens on that stage. Anyway, a song I fell in love with at that time too was True Love by Harper, Grae, and that song kind of just is like nostalgic to that time, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a smell at a birthday or something. I don't know. Anyway, this is True Love by Harper, Grae.
I want a new love, some kind of true love, like nothing I've ever felt. There's gotta be something else. I'm done with the morning rain. Oh, and it's sad refrain. Oh, I need the sun to break and kiss my face. Something has gotta change. Oh, come take this pain away. Every night's the same. Oh, break these chains. I want a new love, some kind of true love, like nothing I've ever felt. There's gotta be someone else who wants a new love, some kind of true love. Send me some help from above, how to find a true new love. Oh, I know how to be alone. Oh, but lonely is getting old. Oh, I need arms to hold me close. Oh, and not let go. I want a new, oh, love, some kind of true love. Oh, like nothing I've ever felt. Oh, there's gotta be someone else. Oh, who wants a new love, some kind of true love. Send me some help from above to find a true new love.
Thank you. Welcome to band. Thank you.
Amazing. Wow.
Oh yeah.
That one got me, girl. Whew, I'm feeling that one. Whew. All right, the band is coming back. And we have Craig Martin, that's in Morgan Lindsay hosting Carrie Brockwell. Great evening. We miss you, Reese. You, Carlos, and Andrea, and team have created such a beautiful outlet for artists like Morgan and Carrie. RVA, thanks you. Very cool. All right, so I was wondering, what was the first song that you wrote, and what was that about? Do you remember your first song?
The first song that I've ever written was, man, it was about a boy in 6th grade. And
Definitely about a boy. Always about a boy.
like they're always either about rainbows and sparkles or boys in 6th grade.
Yes.
At least for me. I don't know about anybody else, but for me it has been. Anyway, probably, maybe Taylor Swift had the same experience. I don't know. But anyway, that one turned out iffy. But my first song that I wrote that I was actually serious about was Rock, and it's on the EP now. And this one was kind of during quarantine. Had a lot of thoughts going on. I had a lot of time to think in my own brain and hear my own like thoughts. And so that's kind of, I was just kind of looking for a way out, you know, kind of looking for a way to be me in this pandemic and kind of, I don't know, just kind of get out of those times. And I feel like everybody was kind of feeling the same way. So I ended up writing about it, and I hope that everybody can relate to it. This next song is Rock.
Can we go back to yesterday when all was clear and I could be the real me, not hiding behind the screen? I didn't have to think about if I was gonna see the sun come up or when my last moment would be. At only 14, I just need some clarity to wash out all this process everything that's going on, but at least I know I still got you to hold on to. Ooh, 'cause you're my rock, my stability when I'm standing on all of this liquefied ground. Oh, oh, you're my rock. I hold on to you and I can't see fully through.
Wow, so if you haven't already, please, guys, tip this band. They're incredible, you guys. They deserve tips, lots of tips. So, Carrie, where does the inspiration for writing your songs come from?
Well, a lot of my inspiration has come from friends recently.
Not boys?
No, not boys. Through Idol, I kind of learned we would FaceTime each other on the weekends, and we'd write together, and I'd watch my friends write together, and it's just the most incredible experience, not only just writing by yourself, but with other people and having kind of two opinions and two or more say on kind of what goes and what vibes could eventually come out, I guess. And so recently, again, I guess being 15, I haven't really gone through a lot. I mean, I kind of just go to school every day and kind of just do my thing. But a lot of my friends have kind of had some experience recently, and I was like, I FaceTimed my friend. I was like, tell me about this. Tell me about what's going on. Explain me the situation. And so then I'll take little notes and I'll give them a song. And my friend was like, oh my gosh, you just wrote a song about my story. And I was like, yeah, I really appreciate that, by the way. I think I appreciate your story giving. But so this song that I'm gonna do next is called Fake Love. And it's not on the EP. It's a new one that I wrote a couple weeks ago. And it's kind of just about my friend's experience. I feel like the song will say it for you. Anyway, this is Fake Love. Have a lot of things to say. I just don't know how to say them. Got a lot of thoughts in and out of my brain. I don't know how to portray them. I thought maybe you could help me out just a little bit. We could talk this out, maybe I can get rid of them. Oh, 'cause sometimes all my world revolves around is you. And I don't think that I could ever push through the rhythm of this world and cut time all those images I can't get above. The ideas of all this fake love. What happened to kisses? Always I thought we meant something from the start. Oh, you left your heart on the back of that Costa Rica postcard. I thought maybe if you'd see me through, you wouldn't move on to someone so different and new. Oh, 'cause sometimes all my world revolves around his head. And I don't think that I could ever push through the rhythm of this world and cut time all those images I can't get
my new favorite. Awesome. Wow. Well, where can we find your music? How do we follow you?
My music is out on all platforms. If you just look at my name, Carrie Brockwell. Impressions, my new EP is out. And yeah, it's on all platforms, on YouTube, on everything. If you stream it, that would be awesome. I would love you so much.
Everybody stream it.
Yes. Yes. Also, my website is Carrie Brockwell Music. On my Instagram is Carrie Brockwell Music and stuff like that. You can find me anywhere. Anyway, I'm gonna do this last song for you, and it's called Set You Free. It's also on the EP. And this one is kind of special to me too because, again, another one of those 6th grade boys, man, that I finally ended up writing about seriously. And I was like, this is a good song. I've wanted to write it forever. And, you know, some of these songs, I wish the people that I wrote about them knew that they're about them.
Oh, yeah. I've been
You know, anyway, this is the one that I wish they knew about them, that was about them. Anyway, this is Set You Free. I'm going to stop talking before I get too far.
I've been stuck in the same mindset for 5 years now. Oh, it's been too long. Oh, it's been too long. Trying to let the thought of you go. No, I'll be the one that's in the wrong. Because you're living in my head rent free. I want to know that I can set you free. Oh, set you free. It's like a fire burning up inside my brain. One that I can't hardly contain. 'Cause I know you'll never ever feel the same. Oh, seeing you walk right out that door to her sends me to a place I've never ever been before. I know it's kinda complicated the way people see us. I wish you could see us. 'Cause you're living in my head rent free. I wanna know that I can set you free. Oh, set you free. Oh, it's like a fire burning up inside my brain. One that I can't hardly contain. 'Cause I know you'll never ever feel the same. I just tell this 'cause I'm just watching you walk away. Oh boy, I know I've never ever felt this way. I just tell this 'cause she's just living the way I've dreamed for years. Seeing you with her is bringing me to tears. Cause you're living in my head rent free. I wanna know that I can set you free. Oh, set you free. It's like a fire burning up inside my brain. One that I can't hardly contain. 'Cause I know you'll never ever feel the same. Living in my head rent free. I wanna know that I can set you free. Oh, set you free.
Awesome.
Carrie
Thank
Brockwell.
you. I want to thank you guys so much in your studio, Shockoe Sessions, for having me. tonight. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Morgan. Thank you, my
Thank you,
amazing
you guys.
band, y'all. This has been crazy.
That was incredible. Great job, guys. Wow. Well, that's our show. That is our show for tonight. Thank you so much, Carrie Brockwell. The Fan Veterinary Clinic, our in-studio audience. Woo, you guys have been great. Thank you to everyone behind the scenes making the magic happen. Carlos, Andrea, Paul, Matthew, Eric, Billie, Charlie, Dave, Julian, and very importantly to our audience at home tuning in and sharing and donating. The show can be seen on In Your Ear Studio YouTube channel, so watch it again, share it with your friends, and leave comments. We will be back next Tuesday at 7:30 for our Poe anniversary celebration. It's the Poe Museum's 100th anniversary, and we'll be featuring the music of Classical Revolution RVA, Woven Wind, Chance Fisher, Elizabeth Wise, and we'll have spoken word artwork, and it's going to be a delightfully miserable evening. So we will see you next week.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks, Carrie.